Let's start with the Raiders. Who did Antonio Pierce hire as his offensive coordinator, Adam?
Well, Laura, we thought he was going to go with Cliff Kingsbury, but they could not get a deal done. And when they couldn't, the Raiders shifted their attention to the former Chicago Bears offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy, who became the Raiders offensive coordinator. A new move there out in Las Vegas for Antonio Pierce. Getsy obviously worked a couple of seasons in Chicago, in Green Bay before that, and now takes his turn in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, staying out west, the former Michigan defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, has officially been hired as the Chargers defensive coordinator. He follows Jim Harbaugh, who he worked with at Michigan. He was the defensive coordinator at Michigan the last couple of years. The expectation always was that Harbaugh would bring Minter, and now he has, and that deal is finalized. And the Dallas Cowboys did have a conversation with Rex Ryan about their defensive coordinator job. He insists it was not an interview, but he did speak to them about their opening. We'll see whether anything comes of this. Rex has spoken with other teams in the past, spoke with Denver last year about becoming defensive coordinator. But I can tell you this, Laura, he loves working at ESPN. He doesn't want to leave all of us unless it's the right job at the right time with, maybe most important, the right price.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to, have be in a position to... What was that? All right. Anyway, D-Wood, I want to start with you here. What do you think about the fit of Rex Ryan with the Cowboys as their DC?
Well, Laura, first of all, I don't want Rex to go anywhere at ESPN because that's my guy right there. But as far as a defensive mind and fitting in Dallas, you wouldn't find any better than Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan was, in my opinion, one of the preeminent defensive minds that we've seen. And the thing that I love about this fit is twofold. Number one, he's a former head coach, so Mike McCarthy wouldn't have to worry about that side of the ball. But more importantly, Rex knows how to use the pieces that are available to him. The Dallas Cowboys have a ton of really good man-to-man corners. That's what Rex Ryan did a lot with the Jets, played a lot of man-to-man, simulated pressures, kind of like what you saw in Baltimore this past year. But Rex is the ultimate, he's the ultimate guy at running that scheme. So I think Rex will be a great fit in Dallas, but I want Rex to stay at ESPN.
Yeah, we all love Rex. I think the really interesting part about this is there's no question Dallas on defense needs an identity. Yeah. I mean, Dallas as a whole needs an identity. They need an edge. Their players openly speak about that they don't have that get after it, dominant mentality. Maybe DeMarcus Lawrence does and Micah Parsons at times, but I don't know if it's to their core who they are or who they want to be. Rex Ryan would bring that. And I also think this is what's interesting for me about it, Wood. We are in a time in the NFL right now, it's 2023-24. Football in the league is going to start to look like it did in like late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. And you're going to have a defensive coordinator, at least mind-wise, that knows what that style of ball was. Rex certainly did. He's got many stops where his defenses were top 10 in the NFL. Injuries were a little bit part of that end in 15 and 16 with Buffalo. But there's an identity to Rex that is not only like needed in Dallas, but I think is something that, could at least allow them to start to think about getting over that hump.
Yeah, this league is so cyclical. You see things that were in style just a few years ago. They come right back around. And listen, though, Rex has always been in style. And we love Rex. We hope he stays with us.